as Vecna, the killer, and we'll just set this up and be good to go. I'll just get this going here. There we go. Alright, this will take me a minute or so. I don't think it'll take me more than that, actually. Pretty quick. I pretty much know what I'm doing now. I go through this pretty quick. I just have to set it up, or nothing will come good. Nothing good will come out of it if I don't set it up. Alright. So now we are going to see what it does here. Let me refresh. Alright, let's copy that. Alright, so we'll save that, and as we're saving that, we'll start logging in. Probably get a nice little bonus. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I get like a 50 to 75,000 blood bonus when I log in, but I don't know how that's gonna work, if it's gonna even work at all. If they still do it. Maybe, maybe not.
Poor, misguided wanderers. First there were many, and now so few. How little you must value your lives to take a single insignificant breath in my sanctum. I'm afraid there will be no quick death for you. No escape from this suffering. I shall draw out your ending as I see fit.
I love this trailer, it's awesome.
For in dark places such as this, one must keep themselves entertained.
Love that trailer. It's so cool. I watch it every time. It's so cool. Oh, I didn't get any bonus today. Okay. Well, that's okay.
No part of the plan.
What do I need? I don't have any books. I need to get some books. Let's see if I can get some books. Sometimes I get one, but it's not. I just think it's too early into the tree. for you to get them. I think you have to be just like a little bit more into the jury before you start getting them. Sometimes you get lucky. Survivor footing, make sure I don't lose that. When I see survivor footing, I definitely want to get it. Let's save the rest. Let's see here what we got. Okay, well, let's see what we're going to use instead of that one. Cloak of invisibility. That one's pretty sweet, actually. However, wait, what do I got on? Yeah, survivor. Wait, how many of those do I have? Okay, I got 2. I don't have any streamers? Okay, cool. I usually run into sweaty people, so when I do find a match, it's because of the fact that I keep getting, like, the best rank, usually. So it goes by your skill level. Oh, I guarantee you there's going to be people whining about, there's going to be a lot of people whining about this killer. I've already had people messaging me that were, like, butthurt. Saying that he was OP, and I'm like, dude, no, he's not. He really isn't. He's good. But yeah, no, he's not OP. They just don't like it because when they try to loop me, it doesn't always work now. Because I can lift the pallet back up, right? Instead of breaking it, and then I can walk right through it. And if the pallet's already down, I can fly across it. So. Oh, and if I have the book, when I fly across the down pallet or window, I block it for 45 seconds on each one. That's what they don't like. I had survivors that were a little bit pissy about that. They didn't like that. Somebody was trying to loop me around a building and I blocked both things. And then they went to jump in the window and realized that it was blocked. So they then they tried to do the other thing and it was blocked too, so yeah. So they just stood there and took it, basically. They just stopped, turned around and looked at me and I just went bang. I didn't even show mercy. I just started stabbing. Damn, that's 212%, 312% blood points in all categories. Because I use Survivor Pudding, which is just for me. I don't have any of that stuff. I wish I did. I didn't play long enough to get all that stuff they have. Oh. This map used to be different. They royally changed this map completely. They said they turned it into a nighttime map, but wait. This might be a different one. Sorry. Yeah, no, this is not the same one.
Decisions. Yes. Perfect.
I love it.
Arcane secrets. That belongs to me.
Your looping's done now, bitch. Now you just killed your friend. No, go this way.
Let us test their constitution. This one. Here it is. I wish to watch them wither. Be my eyes. Buried beneath. What tools would unravel them? Cursing flame.
Going somewhere, asshole?
A suitable sacrifice.
Finish her.
All things end.
I need to know where he is. he's gonna find it without a doubt. Unless I get lucky over here. Oh yeah, he's running for the exit. I can see him. He knows exactly where it's spawning because he's a sweaty little nerd. Be nice if I could find it first. He's probably over here.
Buried beneath.
No, go back this way. Fuck's sake, he's at one of these exit gates. I probably just guessed it wrong. I just opened it. Hey, you better run, you fucking loser. Probably has that fucking ability on. He probably has Quentin Smith's ability on. Because that's awful fucking fast. I was just there a second ago. That's awful fast for him to open a gate. Which means he probably has, I bet you if I look, he's got his ability on. Let's see. Maybe not. Bounce landing, adrenaline, windows, and the... No, he doesn't. Well, he's on PC, so who knows. That's awful fast to open a gate. Even with the... I play as a survivor, so I know what he could use to make it faster, and that's awful fast for him not having the abilities I thought he might have. Like, that's weird. He doesn't have any of those abilities that would make it faster. I should have had enough time to actually do something about that. Questionable.
Strange powers at work.
I don't know, like, I go based on, like, I've used different characters, and if I don't have any of the abilities that make you go faster when you open the gates, then it's usually pretty slow. Like, it's not super slow, but it's slower, much slower. Which is why, I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird for him to get that gate open that quick. And it wasn't even open all the way and he was gone. Notice how he didn't stop? Notice how he didn't stop? He ran? Yeah. He didn't even teabag. He just ran. Didn't have time. I've killed quite a few survivors at the exit gates these days with this guy. They were teabagging and they were injured, and I guess they forgot that I had I guess they forgot that the one ability I have can actually take them down without even moving. So they were just sitting there teabagging, like doing the turbo teabag, and I sent my skeletons after them and they both got dropped. So I just grabbed one real quick, threw him as far as I could, and then I went back and grabbed the other one before he could get out. And then I picked the one up and took him to the hook, and picked the other one up and took him to the other hook. And I bet you they won't do that again. It's funny because I use Iron Grasp. Oh, so I play against a lot of sweaty groups, so I tend to use Lightborn and Iron Grasp. Because usually I'm going against people that use flashlights and they have boil over, so Iron Grasp is a must. Especially the purple version. I also really like this. This is one of his actual abilities. I really like this one. Because when they drop their stuff, the pieces stay on the ground. And they act like... Imagine having wiretap. Okay, so the survivors, if you play with Ada, she has something called wiretap. It's not the same idea. I don't have to do something to a generator to do this, but like when they drop their pieces of gear, it's literally like having wiretap for the killer, because every time they go near those pieces or within 12 meters of those pieces, I can see them. So it's like having your own like version of wiretap for killer, without doing all the shit they have to do. So really good ability. And then this one here is nice when you're trying to find people that are injured, and even if they're not, you can hear them. They're 25% louder when they breathe, which, trust me, I can hear them very well when they... It works great. I mean, I could switch this up. There is many things. I have so many purple things for this guy now. This is one that most people don't use. This one's actually pretty great. It's very overlooked, to say the least. Like, I have so many things that I can use with this guy. Like, I don't have to use his ability. I do like his one ability. I'm using it because it's good. I could use this one, which is not good for them. If they go to get the exit gate, they're going to have a hard time getting out. And actually, if I would have had this last match, he would have been in trouble. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's see here. What? How the fuck do you survive that? How the hell does somebody survive a 33,000 foot drop? No way. I don't believe it. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just doing something here real quick. Hmm. I'm just trying to see something real quick with the Killer Clowns one. See if there's any update on that. Okay. Let me just do this. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so what I'm using here is Glass Eye, which increases the size of my Dispelling Sphere by 2 meters, and its movement speed is now 10% more. And the other one I'm using is called Ring of Spell Storing, which decreases the cooldown of all my spells by 4 seconds. So, I can use them quite often. Amazing game. This is probably the best, like, I don't know. This character even beats the Unknown. Like, this character is so much better. I can't wait for, well, I mean, I can wait for, but next month, they're going to be rolling out a, game mode, which is, 2v8. So 2 killers and 8 survivors. Now, there is no, chat. That's the only problem. I mean, I guess you could make up a chat if they were on the same system as you, for example. You could make up a chat in PlayStation. But, I mean, that's about it. Or Discord, I guess. If you knew how. Dead by Daylight. Vecna. Just doing some gameplay here. Alright, let's ready up. See if they ready up when I do that. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they're not sweaties, but they probably will be. They don't look like sweaties. When you first look at them, they don't look like sweaties, but let me tell you something. That does not mean anything. Those numbers could be, they could be using a low-level character. I've seen this happen before where at the last second they switch to Prestige 100 characters. I doubt this is going to happen this time, but you can tell you can tell by the way they play. If they're using a new character, you can tell by the way they play because you'll see it. You'll see it. Yeah, you'll see it if they are. Well, let's see how this goes. Yeah, it says right there, you can Mori survivors who are in possession of one of your Vecna items while on their last hook. Which you can. He's got 2 Moris. He's got his long one and he's got his short one. Just like the girl from The Ring. The Onryo. She has 2 as well. This guy does as well.
This one.
Hey, what's up? I'm not gonna chase him too much. He wants me to do that. I'll leave him alone for now and kill him after. Right now I need to focus on what they're doing. He's just being a distraction for them.
Cursed flame.
Yeah, I can see what it is. Oh, I know that trick too. I know that trick too.
Beyond the fold.
Yeah, that doesn't work with me. Nice try though. That little 360 turn shit, I've gotten used to that now. PC players do that a lot. You're gonna break the hook, are you?
Die by my hand.
Got her. She's injured. Come on.
Cursed flame.
You didn't. Yeah, I'm not. That doesn't work on me, buddy. How many times do I have to tell you that? That little 360 bullshit you see in the videos that people do? Yeah, it doesn't work on me. Yeah, you're not getting away. I got Iron Grasp.
What tool to unravel them?
Yeah. They'll get him off the hook, I'm sure of it. Now, body blocking me is just gonna get you killed, by the way. That's probably the stupidest thing you could do to me. Especially Vecna. Vecna is not one you want to fuck with. Like, these survivors are not very smart. They're just not smart at all. The fact that she's trying to body block me every time is like, the stupidity is there, right? I can see that.
Impossible geometry. Impossible geometry.
Watch, she's gonna go get him off. I can see it. Watch this. Where'd she go? I just saw her fucking around. Oh, he just got hit. Okay, she's there somewhere. Where are you going? Oh, you thought that I wouldn't be able to get through there, didn't you? See, that's the lovely thing about having Iron Grasp, especially the purple version, is I can just do this.
You have made a huge mistake.
Oh, there he is. Forgot that way.
I wish to watch them wither.
I really don't like getting hit by pallets, especially when I'm not near them like that. Fucking drives me nuts that they can even touch me on that one. Fuck out of here with that shit. Oh, you're wearing something that doesn't belong to you. That's not very smart either. Well, you can struggle all you want, but I've got Iron Grasp and you're not going anywhere. And that's how that goes. That's how we roll. That's what I'm saying. That's how you gotta do it. Like, you just gotta be a dick. With Vecna, you gotta be a dick. The reason why you gotta be is because if you don't, they will. Like that one, the Sable character there, she, every time I picked somebody up, she was trying to get in my way. Which, like, come on. I'm using purple iron grasps. And you know what's gonna happen? Is now that I see people doing that, I'm actually gonna switch this up and do this. I gotta find it first. I'm gonna use it just for that purpose because I have that happen to me a lot. So there is a solution to that problem, by the way. And I'm going to show you as soon as I find it where it is. Right here. 2 words. Mad Grit. While carrying a survivor, you suffer no cooldown for missed basic attacks, and successfully hitting another survivor with a basic attack will pause the carried survivor's wiggle timer for 4 seconds. So, that's how you deal with people that want to be like, hey, I'm going to block you. That's okay. I can hit you, and it's not going to cause any... And the person that's trying to wiggle is going to get paused for 4 seconds. They're not going to be able to get any wiggle. Will this piss off sweaties? Oh yeah. Fucking right it will. This will definitely piss them off. This already pisses them off because they can't blind me. And the fact that I'm using iron grass, that also pisses them off. And this one pisses them off even more because when they take the gear off, I can see where they are all the time. Every time they come near those gear pieces. Which survivors throw them off wherever they want, right? If they got smart about it and actually took the pieces off in the same spot, it wouldn't be so bad, but they spread the pieces out so much into the map that everywhere they go I can see them. And that's not good for them. It's not very smart, to say the least. But they keep doing it, so I mean, I don't know, I have no idea how to, why they do it, but can't tell you. Don't know. Maybe someday they'll grow a brain. Until then, I don't know. What I need to do is get me some books. This guy has a red ability that it's the book. He's got a book and a sword. There's 2 different red abilities that are ultra rares. And the book is the best one. This is not good, by the way. Have you noticed something in my webpage or my blood web? If you're paying attention to my blood web, you've probably noticed something. You notice how there's no abilities for me to get? Look, there's no abilities for me to get anyway. Like these things right here. There's no more perks for me to get because he's got every perk from every killer already purple. And he's got all the rare ones too. That's how nasty I've been playing with this guy. Even my knight is still, like, he's prestige 7 and he still has abilities in the trees. This guy's only prestige 3 and he's got every fucking single ability purple that there is. Oh, there's the book. There's the book. It's called the Book of Vile Darkness. This fucking book is golden. It's amazing. You get it, savor it. It doesn't come out very often. It's fucking beautiful against survivors that are trying to be toxic. So get these things as much as you can. So I'm gonna use. I have 2 of these, so I'm gonna switch up my build now. I'm gonna put the Book of Vile Darkness on, and I'm going to put the Horn Ordnance Horn on as well. Why? You're probably asking me why I'm doing that. So let's go through the problem here. Let's go through what this can do. So why is this book amazing? I'm going to show you. So the Book of Vile Darkness. So using the flying spell to pass through any vault location blocks that location for survivors for 45 seconds. Lowers the number of spectral entities created by Flight of the Damned by 3 and makes them fly lower to the ground. Now, if you were paying attention to the way that my Flight of the Damned flies, it's usually pretty high. Actually, it's about mid. They fly about mid, but it's enough that survivors can duck them, right? So all a survivor has to do is duck down. When you're running the Book of Vile Darkness, you lose 3 of those spectrals, but that's okay. We'll get to that in a minute. They also fly lower to the ground, which means if you throw them at somebody and they go to duck, it's going to be a fatal mistake because it doesn't matter if they duck. They're going to get hit. Now, to the next ability that goes hand in hand with this, in my opinion. So you lose 3, right? So now you're down to 2. Then you put the Ordnance Horn on, and it increases the number of entities created by Flight of the Damned by 1. So, when all's said and done, you still have 3 of your Flight of the Damned ghosts available. So, and they fly lower to the ground. On top of that, any objects that you fly through, like windows, if I fly through a window, for example, they won't be able to vault over that for 45 seconds. If I fly through a pallet area, they won't be able to do the pallet for 45 seconds. It's actually kind of funny. I did it to a survivor. I was able to fly through a pallet. It doesn't mean that they can't slam it down. So here's the catch: the pallet has to be down. Basically, it just means they have to, like it says, they have to vault over it. So if the pallet is up and you fly through it, that's not going to block it. The pallet has to be down. So you have to kind of tunnel them through the pallet areas that you've blocked. And to watch a survivor realize that they can't get through those locations is fucking hilarious. Because what happens is they usually get mad and they just stop playing. They immediately stop. I did it to this person that just got so mad. They stopped, turned around, and just took it like a champ. Right in the face. From my dagger. Let me say, it was very satisfying. Okay, so we're going to block these 2 items from losing either one of them. I've got 19 horns. I only have 1 book. So using this one is going to be great when I carry a survivor and somebody decides, hey, I'm going to get in your way. It'll be okay. It's quite okay. Go ahead, try it. But they're seriously not going to like the outcome of it. Alright, let's get searching here. I think it's hilarious, to be honest. It's also funny when they send you messages after the match, because they usually do with me. They send, especially if they know I'm on the same system as them, they'll send me messages that are quite nasty. Especially if I kill them. You see a lot of those videos on YouTube, like shorts and stuff, where you see people, like, you'll see these really sweaty teams, that are going against like a rookie killer, and you know they do the turnaround twist thing where they go around it and the killer goes to swat at them and misses, and you just see them making the killer look stupid, right? Well, that's because the killer is not familiar with their way of doing things. And I've gotten used to that bullshit, so now what I do is I back up when I see them about to do it, and I still swat them. So when they try to do that to me, it's very rare that it works on me. 9 times out of 10, I usually hit them. Because I'm used to it. I adjust accordingly. I basically do the same thing. Whatever, like when they do that little twist turnaround move, I usually turn around and swat them. I turn around the opposite way of where they're going, and I swat them because they usually go by me, right? So I swat them right in the head. Because I'm used to that, right? Like that last guy tried it, and then he realized that I knew how to stop his shit, and he just gave up. He stood there and took it like a champ. Did I hook him? Yeah, I didn't hesitate. No friendly killer here. I've been in matches as a survivor where they're like, oh, it's a friendly killer, and he just stands there and doesn't do anything. I'm like, no, that's not me. Nope. Not a chance. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I want to check something real quick. I just thought of something. Where is it? The store is right there. So in 4 days, I can claim another one. It's usually 150,000. Usually about 150,000 blood points when you get your free gift. Give me a second, I'll be back. see what they have for survivors. Just a minute. The question I have here is when you use a survivor, my question is, can you use your mirrored illusion, or is it only when you're going against Vecna? That's the question I would be wondering. Let me just refresh this here real quick. Oh. I'm just gonna make sure I go here. Alright, so I just want to make sure I have this set up right. Okay, it looks good to me. Just in case I go against any sweaties, I've got Mad Grid on. Well, let's see what we get. Alright, I'm going to jump over to Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that nice stuff. I'll be back after. I'll be back in a minute to play Killer Clowns, but after for this.